Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel. This is Raju Upadhyay from CIMAGE College, Patna, Department of IT. Today I am going to talk about a new function of Excel that is called if error function. So if error function is very important function if we're going to work with the worksheet. So first of all, we will understand what basically the if error function is. You can use the if error function to trap and handle the error in a given formula. If error returns value, you specify if a formula evaluates to an error. Otherwise, it returns the result of the formula. It's very simple. If you have given the formula, if the formula is correct, then the result will be available to you. Otherwise, if error comes, then you can have user-defined error message, and that user-defined error message will be given to users. So let us see with practical. I have my small worksheet where I have a detail about the students. We are having a student names and a student marks. Now, I wanted to validate about the student marks. That means if the student marks column carries a numerical value, then it should not give any error. And if it is having any sort of non-numeric value, maybe alphabets or a string or any other kind of value, it should give the user-defined error message. So we'll understand how we can create the user-defined error message. So let's say here I'm going to test, right? So in this particular block, we'll be writing a formula like equal to if error, write in capital, if error function. If you open the function, it asks you for the value. So as a value, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to find out the average of these two numbers. So obviously, as a part of if error, I'll be putting a formula called average. We'll find out the average of B3 and B4 value. If B3 and B4 both are having numeric value, it will return you the average. Otherwise, it should give a error. So here I can say as a error, it's supposed to have only numeric value, but if you give the non-numeric value, then it gives an error. So as a user-defined error message, we can see we can give, or we can write input numbers only. So this is the user-defined message which we wanted if that particular B3 and B4 cell is not having pure number, because the average is always work with the numbers only. So we will hit the enter key. At this moment, we are getting the right average because B3 and B3 is having B3 and B4, both the cells are having a numeric value only. So that is why we are getting average of that. Now let us change this value. Now I want to change this 50 as ABC, and this 45 I'm going to change it as XYZ. The moment I change both the value, so obviously there is error because average function expects all parameters as number only. But now we are trying to find out the average of B3 and B4, and B3 and B4 both the cell addresses are having non-numeric value. So the moment we have entered the wrong entry, so if error has trapped the error, and if the error has occurred, then user-defined message has given to the user. Now, if you want to correct it back, let's say I've written 50 and then I've written 44, then we are not getting any error. So this if error message is going to validate the value which you are writing. So as per your logic, the value is correct, then calculated result will come. If the value is not correct, so we can specify user-defined error message. So that's all for the day. Hope you people must have understood this if error concept. Please revise this, go through the video once more, and do revision and get benefited out of it. Thank you very much for watching this video.